What's up, guys? We are back and I'm looking at some more NBA plays in today's video. We're coming off of a 4-in-1 day yesterday. We have now cashed 23 of our last 28 plays. In yesterday's YouTube video, though, we went 1-1 because Jalen Suggs, the only loss I had yesterday, happened to be in the YouTube video. But we've been actually on fire in the NBA. Like I said, 23 of our last 28 plays have cashed, which is about 82%. We absolutely dominated basically every single read, as you can see right there from yesterday. So we're on an insane run right now. I'm looking to continue that run in this video. Let's hop in and get to these plays. Before we do so, though, don't miss out on joining the DubClub. You get all of my plays sent straight to your phone with the DubClub, and right now for free. There's a 2-day free trial down in my description where you get all of my plays sent straight to your phone. You can cancel at any time, by the way. It's my best package. It includes Discord chat, includes all my plays, all sports, everything. On top of it, I'm consistent. I'm over $5,000 of profit over on PrizePicks. On Sleeper, I'm up over $1,300 of profit, as you can see right there. And I've also profited on Chalkboard, Underdog, and Sportsbooks. So don't miss out in joining the DubClub. You can do so right now for free, like I said, for 2 days for free. And also, by the way, if you really just join right now and for cheaper, there's an offer for 50% off of your next month, also down in my description. So you'd rather just get in right now and for cheaper, there's also an option to just join for 50% off, rather than waiting till the end of the 2-day free trial and getting charged. So don't miss out on joining. It's 2 days for free, like I said, which you can cancel at any time. And, we're absolutely dominating the NBA right now. 23-5 run. That's no alt lines or anything like that. That is just straight plays, kind of like these ones from yesterday. These are my 5 plays from yesterday, which we ended up just dominating. So check that out down in my description. But with that being said, let's get to these plays. Just play responsibly, natural on risk. Leave a like in the video and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. The most important thing, though, is having those post notifications turned on. That way you don't miss future uploads and you get in before these lines move, get bumped, get removed, things like that. Let's get to these plays now. The first play I like for this NBA slate is going to be in the early game today here. So we're actually going to head over to the assist category because we have a game at 5 o'clock today. And I like Chris Paul over 8 assists. If you are any sportsbook, I like this one at a plus 110 or better, maybe plus a 105 if you have to, because he is at 8.5 on some apps. But I love the push potential right here at 8 on PrizePicks. I like that nice little floor right there at 8 assists. But I think he could have 9+ assists in this game here against Utah. Now let's take a look at why I like Chris Paul so much here with Outlier. You see he's over in 5 out of 9 games this year, but that's also factoring this push as a loss basically. So he's had basically 8+ assists in 6 out of 9 games so far this season. He's coming off of 2 bad games though with only 4 and 6 assists. But if you look more into this here, he just didn't really have the potential assist in this game here against Portland. But also he also didn't play his normal like 32+ minutes in that game. He saw 20 minutes and not even really 28 minutes in those 2 most recent games. But now he has a really nice matchup against Utah, who has just been getting dominated by point guards in the assists allowed. They rank 24th in assists allowed per game to point guards at 9.5 per game. He's already played Utah this year, by the way. He had 10 assists against them, and that came in about 32 minutes in that game. Also, if you look at the potential assists in that game, though, that was the highest that he's seen the entire season. He had the most potential assists in that game. He really should have had more than 10 assists in that game. So I don't see why he cannot have 9 assists this time around. He had 22 potential assists last time, on 10 assists last time he played them just a couple days ago. I really don't see why he can't do it again. Also, if you look at past matchup against Utah, he's had 9, 6, and 10 against them, although this right here was going to be with Golden State, of course, and that 6 assists, by the way, also came with only about 23 minutes. But how have other guards been against this Utah Jazz team? You see how Damian Lillard has been, Kobe White. These guys are having really high assists, and they're not as good of a passer as Chris Paul is. Their lines are not as high as Chris Paul with his 8 or 8.5 today. Damian Lillard, though, he had 7 against them. Kobe White was 6. Josh Giddey right there was 7. Westbrook was 7. Chris Paul, like we said earlier, had 10. You even have guys like Kyrie Irving and Luka, though, having 8 and 9 assists right there. Even DeRozan had 8 assists against this Utah Jazz team. So they love to give up these assists right now to guards. Love spot a lot here for Chris Paul and his assists. He's already done it once this year. Just do it again. I think it's a nice little buy low spot coming off of 2 bad games. All right, before we get to my next play now, don't miss out in joining Sleeper because first off, we have 2 discounts on the board right now for college football. You see right here what we got. We have some quarterback passing yard discounts on the board right now. But also when you join and use promo code DOMG, you get a first deposit match up to $100 and you get a free square when you sign up for Sleeper as well. Won't be Yamamoto as a free square, obviously, but there will be a free square for you on the Sleeper board when you do sign up using my promo code DOMG. Sleeper is available in most states. They also have alt lines, as you can see here. So you can get like Trae Young, for example, down to 10 assists or 12 assists. And they have a ton of different alt lines for points as well, as you can see right there. We have promos every single Wednesday and Sunday also, I believe. It's a really nice app for discounts. So if you want to join, right now is one of the best times to do so. Use my promo code DOMG. Link for Sleeper will be available down in my description. All right, now getting into my second play now. Let's head over to the Bulls game here. I like Zach LaVine over 25 points plus rebounds. You can also find this one at 28.5 PRA on some apps. You can find him at 24.5 points plus rebounds on some apps. So do kind of keep that in mind. I think Sleeper actually has better value on both these 2 plays, at least on the board right now. So let's take a look though. Why I like Zach LaVine so much over his points plus rebounds. He's over this in 4 out of 6 games this year. He's over in the first 4 games this year with 30+ in all 4 games. games, but he's had a rough last 2 games. He's had 21 and 22. Now, he's missed the last few games here with an adductor injury, so technically he is questionable for this game, and it could be a do not play, so do kind of keep that in mind. If you're playing that in a typical power play, it really shouldn't matter. It'll just refund the entire entry if he does end up missing, obviously, or if you straight bet it, it'll just refund it. But if you are throwing it in like a 5-man or a 6-man, do really keep that in mind because this could potentially be a do not play. But I still like the spot for LaVine here, and I'm not really super worried about a minute limit or anything like that based off of what I heard. But in these 2 games here, he just had little field goal attempts here against the Magic, although we did have 10 rebounds, but he only shot the ball 9 times, only also made 2 shots. This game here, though, he had really nice field goal attempts, but just really did not rebound too well. He only had 1 rebound right there against the Nets. But now he's got a really nice matchup here against Atlanta, who is really good for guards. But also, another reason I like this one so much is that I feel like the books have not really fully adjusted here to, one, DeMar DeRozan not being on the Bulls anymore, and how impactful that is for LaVine and his uptake in usage and his field goal percentage, or his field goal attempts, I mean. But also just kind of like a nice little buy low spot. We're getting a bit of a lower line here because he's missed the last 2 games. But take a look here at how Zach LaVine has been. Without DeMar DeRozan in 30+ minutes, he's over in 11 of his last 14 games without DeMar DeRozan. Although I will say that goes all the way back to January 11th of 2023. But if you look at it here, how good he has been with these 30+ minutes and no DeMar DeRozan, it's pretty huge, as you can see here. He really just dominates when DeMar DeRozan is not on the court. But like I said, this is like a year and a half ago. So do again kind of keep that in mind. But I do think it does kind of say a lot here about how good he is without DeMar DeRozan. But also his usage is up a ton as well. So I love the spot here for Zach LaVine. I think it's a nice little buy low spot coming off of 2 rough games. I like the matchup against Atlanta a lot as well, by the way. The Hawks are on a back-to-back too, by the way, which should help this one a little bit. They might be a little bit tired. They might have some guys ruled out, things like that. But here's how some other guards have been against this Hawks team so far this year. Pretty much all these guards are having really good games against this team, except for really Jalen Brunson, who's had kind of a rough year to start off. But you have like Malik Beasley with 24 points plus rebounds against this team. If Malik Beasley can drop 24, LaVine can hit 25, 26 in this one, I think, at least. You have like De'Aaron Fox here with 38, Jordan Poole with 27. SGA, obviously a much better guard than Zach LaVine is, but he dropped 46 on them right there. Jalen Williams, though, had 29. Cam Thomas with 41. A lot of these guards have been very, very good games against the Hawks when they do play these 30+ minutes. So I'm taking Zach LaVine here coming off an injury. Not super worried about the minute limit, at least at the moment, based off what I've seen and what I've heard. But I do think this should be a really nice spot here for Zach LaVine and the over for his points plus his rebounds. I'm not done with the free plays quite yet, but we're on this reminder that you can join the DubClub right now to get all of my plays sent to you right now for free. There's a 2-day free trial down in my description. We are absolutely on fire. We just went 4-1 yesterday, 23-5, which is about 82% right now in the NBA. It's been pretty damn crazy how good we have been, especially in the NBA. So don't miss out on that 2-day free trial down in my description, or join for the next month for 50% off. And I didn't mention this earlier, but if you use my promo code DOMG on any app that I'm affiliated with, including like Sleeper, for example, send a screenshot of that to my email, domgpropsvip@gmail.com, and I will send you back a free month of my VIP or my DubClub. Just go ahead and shoot me an email, domgpropsvip@gmail.com. That also includes apps like PrizePicks, by the way, as well. But if you like the tool that I use in today's video, by the way, it's called Outlier. There's a 7-day free trial for Outlier down in my description if you're interested in getting Outlier. It's a tool that I use for all my player prop research every single day, all sports, everything. I use Outlier to research my plays. But now let's get some more free plays now from the Daily Grind tool. This right here is the PrizePicks Optimizer, showing off some of the best expected value plays and apps like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now, PrizePicks like some college football value on the board right now. It's college football today, so of course there's going to be a ton of college football value on the board. But if you click on the refresh button, pulls the most up-to-date value plays onto the board. So you can see there's a couple of new plays that kind of popped up on the board here. They also like Trae Young under 11.5 assists, Montgomery to have a touchdown in the NFL. But if you're using this tool and you want like a 2-bit power play, you just click on plus AV plays to filter down to a 2-bit power play to find plays that fit into that play type for you. So it's a really, really nice tool. I absolutely love it. Get it for yourself down in my description. Click on the fantasy bundle and scroll down. Promo code DMG will get you 25% off. But they also have one more tool sold separately called the Asset Generator, and this was up over 2,100 units since August 18th of last year. They have a ton of different entries on the board right now and for a bunch of different apps. So right now they have like underdog plays, some flips, some dabbles, some prize picks. Right now on prize picks they have a 6-pick flex that they like, which contains some NFL, some college football, some NBA. A lot of different value kind of thrown into the 6-pick flex right here, giving a profit margin of 5.78%. So like I said, this tool is very, very nice though in terms of expected value. Get it for yourself down in my description. This time click on the Asset Generator and then you can scroll down yet again and promo code DOMG can get you 25% off. But thank you for watching. I'll see you hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best luck. And if you've watched made over $5,000 on prize picks, you watch this video right here.